Welcome to the Mulligan Menace. Today we're playing some Black Sun Rupture. Before we get into the deck though, please hit that subscribe button. Post new videos each day, so if you want to be able to see new content every day, hit subscribe. Also, if you could, click on that like icon. Really does help out the channel. Appreciate it. Let's get into the deck here. What you're seeing is a basic Mill shell here, but the big highlight and addition that we have is Day of the Black Sun. Now, I don't know if you see my other videos, but this card is a beater. The nice thing about this is on turn 4, you have a board sweeper for a lot of those aggro decks that are out there, especially the DimirMill Cub decks and the red decks. You'll be able to sweep their whole board with 4 mana because a lot of times all they have is the 2 casting cost creatures that are on the board. So what that does for this deck is it speeds up the removal. So the big issue with the previous mill decks that we've had out there is that any aggro deck can kind of get around them. And that was a big issue. So they really relied on the instant speed removals and different things like that that they had. We still do have some of those in here, but the ability to be able to sweep a board on turn 4 is huge in a deck like this. The other nice thing is you do have Into the Flood Bomb, which you can slow down a lot of those decks that are out there. So in those situations where they are able to cast those creatures that are larger than 2 and you don't have the mana yet, you can just bounce them back to your hand or back to their hand. And this even can target something else like an enchantment or something that's really pesky for you too. So very helpful for that. Obviously, we got card draws with the stock ups and consult the stars. Duress, really pull their hand apart. Get rid of anything that's a hassle. Like I said, we have the removal with the Heartless Axe and Shoot the Sheriffs. We have more removal with the sweepers for Deadly Cover Up. This also allows you to pull specific items out of their deck that are pesky, as well as the Rupture, which is a combo piece with the Monument. Anybody that doesn't know what the actual combo is here, you cast Rupture, gets rid of half their deck. You then exhaust a Monument, and because their graveyard's full of all those cards, it automatically decks them out, and you win the game. So really big on that. Lands, we do also have 2 of the new blue lands here because you can tap to draw a card and discard a card. Helps you search for your combo pieces. Islands, swamps, Gloom Lake, Verges, Under City Sewers, Surveil ones. A lot of times you're playing these early just to try to find more land so that you can get up to your higher casting cost cards. Watery Grave, Fountain Port is also a nice card draw engine. Let's get into the gameplay. All right, let's take a look here. We go first. We do have 3 land, which is excellent. We have a Duress and a Heartless Act, which can slow them down, as well as a card draw to get into our Singularity. So let's check this out. We have the River Churn, which is one of the combo pieces. Get this down early. That's our only black source. We'll keep land on top. We want to draw as much as we can here. See what we got working on here. Okay. They're going to want to ramp out here to their bigger threats. We don't want them to ramp. We don't care about their sweepers. Let's go for the Terminus. See our Watery Grave. Let's play that first. Tapped. Go. All right, pass. My turn. We do have our 4 land active here for the Consult the Stars, if that's what we want to do. Kind of hate that we couldn't get rid of the other Hadron, but they're going to be ramping here. Not much we can do. Interesting. I might just do this since they're tapped out. Got our Singularity. And Into the Flood Mall is not bad. But we need land to make sure that we can get up to Singularity, so let's do that. So they're going to spend their mana casting the Archive. And I'm going to Flood Maw that next turn. We got land anyways. Just trying to slow him down. There's the Archive. Right, we do have 2 monuments, which is excellent. Because if they have a counter next turn, we're okay with it. Okay, is this your normal Ugin? Yeah. The end is the only thing I'm really worried about. If they have that in hand and keep mana open. Because that can get rid of everything. Otherwise, there's nothing else in their deck. I mean, they have counter spells, but that's not a big deal. I suppose the end actually doesn't matter because I can trigger it before they hit it. I think we're good no matter what. Double counter spells really the only thing. Oh, we got her. Doing it for posturing, I'm guessing. Good game, sir. All right, let's look at here. We got opponent goes first. We do have 3 land, some removal, sweeper, draw. Want to get their stock up as fast as possible. Okay, Tiny Bones. We got to discard. This is actually kind of a hard discard here. I'm thinking it's going to be that. It just means we got to get to our sweeper faster. Into the Flood Maw. I don't think does what we need it to do. Okay. Just straight up discard deck we're playing against. The Deadly Cover-Up's probably the least important thing. We're going to be drawing enough cards that I'm not too worried about the Bandit's Talent. Okay, we will get rid of that. There's tapped. Okay, they're going to Tiny Bones. We're just going to use the Shoot the Sheriff for the discard. Duress, no. Probably should have untapped land, actually. That way we could have stocked up. That was a bit of a misplay. Okay, take 2 damage. What else do they got going on here? Zenith? Okay, a Singularity and Destruction is going to become a little more important now. What I can do is actually into the Flood Maw. There's Zenith. Kind of slow him down a turn. And let's do a stock up. Three. That's not going to be enough, really. Let's do that, and we'll do another Flood Maw. Just slow him down another turn. We'll be able to cast both those. Okay. Just get this out of their hand, or get this out of the field right away. And then we'll do Consult the Stars on their turn. We're going to look for Singularity and a land. Well, they didn't cast that first. Singularity. I don't think the rest is going to do anything for us. Grab a land. I think we can do this. Just your typical. Oh, they have Kato in there. Okay. We can actually do both of these. Okay. Do that. Does give us a blocker. Good game. All right, we go first. 4 land is always good. Card draw, some removal. Let's keep her. Yeah, we'll keep that on top. One of our combo pieces plus the sweeper. Yep, we need more land, so let's do that. I think the next land that we see, we will surveil, though. We are playing against a blue deck. Say we get rid of the sweeper for now. Okay. So we're playing against a flash deck. That's not too fun. We'll let them hit us for 2. Looks like they're stuck on land. Let's consult the stars. Looking for a duress, actually. We'd like to see their hand. Got the duress. That's pretty good, too. Just want to try to find out any of those counters in their hand. Their hand is loaded with counters. It's good to know. We'll try to get some of their counters out of their hand here. See if they counter it. They don't. I have a feeling they'll counter this one. Don't know if I want to put that into a counter. Still the 2-3 steps ahead as well. I guess we have no reason to really run that out. They are going to draw into their land here. Interesting. Okay. As a pirate, so you can't kill it with that. Well, let's just run this out. See if they want to counter it. They do. Throw that back into their hand. All right, good game. All right, didn't have my mic on here. We have 2 land, card draw, our combo piece, and then removal. Gonna have to draw some land to get into the stock up. Elves. Enter tapped. We're gonna use a shoot the sheriff early here. Yep, Badger Mole. We'll shoot the sheriff, Badger Mole. Leaves them just with their 2 creatures. Okay, Bristly Bill. They don't have another land, so that's really good for us. Let's Fountain Port stock up. I think that's good. We want another Singularity. We didn't draw any land here, unfortunately. I guess we have quite a bit here. Salt the Stars, maybe? That'll help us find our final piece here. Okay, we're going to have to Watery Grave, take damage, destroy all creatures, which is fine. Then we could follow that up with a Deadly Cover-Up. Pay 2 life. 2 auto pay. All right. We're left with 1 land. Okay, they got Paw Patch out. Go after Badger Mole. You got a Crater Hoof in hand. Well, they're not casting that anytime soon. All right, good game. All right, we got 3 land. Into Flood Maw, Consult the Stars, some sweepers. That's a pretty good opening hand. We got the Surveils going on here as well. Looking for some land. We'll keep that on top. No creatures. Sorry, buddy. I have a feeling they're going to make us start discarding other stuff. So our Singularity is probably going to be gone here pretty quick. Deadly Cover up. I will get rid of that. We want to get into land. Get out the Singularity as fast as possible. Okay, the bat. I think I might just have them bounce it. Just slow them down. No real reason otherwise. Because we got 2 sweepers. It's going to go away anyways. That's fine. Consult is probably the right choice here. Got enough land here, which is nice. Wow, that's a bad hit. I mean, I guess we'll just bounce. Just hope they don't steal our... That's fine. Steal our Rupture. Okay, we get the Slasher back out. That doesn't matter so much. The Singularity going here. And we can do the Black Day Sun. The nice, you know, we could have actually done that the earlier turn. We could have bounced the other one and cast this, and it would have got rid of the Slasher. But it really doesn't matter. Let's get this out. We'll enter tapped. Okay, we can start using this to draw and discard a card. Let's discard Gloom Lake. I'll give them a turn to turn on their other card, or their other Sanctuary. River Churn. Okay, that's just the victory then. We will consult as well, just in case. We should take 6 damage here, I'm thinking. Do they have anything else they're doing? No. Get that out. We'll drop a river churn. Good game. It really does feel like this deck just keeps getting stronger here. Doesn't have any real problems against creature decks at all. Obviously, the counter decks are the ones that are the pesky ones in this. We don't have any counter spells or anything in this deck currently, the way we're playing it. The one card I did forget to highlight in the intro, though, is this one. It seems like it didn't last very long on the battlefield, considering it's our only creature spell. So this got hit with removal really fast. But man, if this can hang around, this card can be a beater. Really nice little card in that deck. But all in all, man, Mill is strong right now with the DimirMill, especially against those creature decks. You can get rid of those pesky guys with all the sweepers that we have here. Like I said earlier, please hit that subscribe button, new videos every day. And if you could also hit the like icon, I really do appreciate it. And have a fantastic day.